Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you miss any of my future videos. In front of us we have the Mahdi M310. It's an FM radio with MP3 player and many other functions. I got this off Amazon for a total of $32, and here it is. It arrives in a really cool white and gold lettered box, kind of textured like a piece of fine jewelry to be inside of here. I like that. So let's go ahead and open this up. See what's inside here, graded by the MP3 player. Go ahead and remove this. Let me see here. Pull that up. We've got a little foam insert that protected the radio and strip here. Underneath we got some cables. We'll go over that. Okay, I'm going to slide this off camera here. Okay, first thing we get is a USB charging cable and USB interface to the computer, used to transfer your files from the computer to the device, and vice versa, because this MP3 player is also a recorder. Okay, so put that aside. Next we get a pair of inexpensive headphones. I think it's normal to have headphones with these devices. I have my own pair I use, but at least they give you the effort. FM stereo looks like here. You get the stereo head jack. Cool. A neat little feature. They give you a OTG adapter. If you have an Android device, you can plug this in there and transfer your files from the device to the MP3 player. I'm not going to do a tutorial on that since I don't have any Android devices at the moment, but read up on it. It looks like it's pretty easy to do. There you go. Neat that they give you that. See, in the box we got some manuals. I think that's it. The box is empty. Let's see what we have here. We have a warranty card. I believe it's 1 year. I think I checked that earlier. There you go, 1 year warranty. Not bad. So there you go. Pause and read if you need that. And we have a little instructional sheet. Pretty basic. You can kind of figure out most of the items without looking at a manual, but it's here just in case. I'll go over all the features and what this is capable of doing. I like these little MP3 players. You know, I've done a review on a couple of them, and I'm pretty happy with how they operate. So we'll go over all that. Okay, toss that aside. Now let's get to the MP3 player. Here it is in a nice little slip case. Set this down. Right away, I do like the size of this player. It's big enough to it's not going to get lost in my pocket. Easy to handle, easy to use the controls, and it feels very premium. That's the first thing I noticed when I picked this up. It has a very weighty feel to it and a very premium curved case, nice capacitive touch. So yeah, little things I noticed right away with it. So set this down. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. We'll go over dimensions here. So dimensions, we have 2 inches across, we have 4 1/4 inches high, and we have a case depth of 3/8 of an inch. So pretty narrow. So for size comparison, I have a couple things. I have my ever popular Sony. This little guy's been going on for many years. It's slowly dying. The battery inside is no longer really keeping a charge. And this one here is the model number S16F. It has 4 gigabytes on it, but you can't really increase it because there's no micro SD card slot on this one at all. But it's held up over the years, and it's time to be replaced by something. And I was using the Mazua for a while, but I think I'm going to change to this Mahdi. I like this player a lot for the MP3 playback. So, but that's that. And then I have the Mazua. It's a little smaller, a little more pocket sized, but it has squared edges versus this nice rounded style, which I tend to like the rounded style better. My wife got the last one, the Shason MP3 player. She's liking that and using it all the time. I kind of wanted a different one, and I think I'm going to like this one better just because bigger screen. So, and then we have, of course, Iron Man deck of cards. It's definitely narrower and thinner, but it is a little taller to give you an idea. All right, there you go. So let's go ahead and talk about features of this little player. So right away, we'll go to the left-hand side. We have a micro SD card slot. They say it supports up to 128 gigabytes of data. I haven't been able to test that. I put a 16 gig in there and it read it fine. Again, nice curved edge here. This is probably like a zinc alloy. It feels very weighty in the hand, like I mentioned earlier. Front, we have a nice screen here. This is a 2 1/4 inch display, and the resolution is 240 by 320. So kind of low resolution, but a larger screen. Nicer to look at the graphics. It's easier to read. Here we have Mahdi. We have M310 as the model number. We have some keys here. Looks like a menu key. We have a back key or return. We have an up and down, left and right, of course, probably forward, and seek back. And then we have pause, play. Okay, and then on the right-hand side, we have a volume rocker. And then we have the power on-off. On the back, it's just smooth zinc. There's no openings for a speaker up here, which I thought there would be, because on the Mazua, it has a speaker right there. Neat thing about this is this one I've noticed is a lot louder, and this onboard speaker is a lot quieter. So I've noticed that. So if you have to have an onboard speaker, it may be a decision you have to make. So here we go. It's a 16 gigabytes. There's your charge in. It takes a higher charge rate, which is nice, 1 amp. Made in China. It's got a little CE and FCC and all that fun stuff there stamped on the case. Bottom of the radio, you'll see the little opening for the speaker. Again, it's very quiet. I'll try to demo it, but I have a hard time hearing it myself, so we'll see. And of course, we have a headphone jack, which is stereo. And then we have the USB micro charging, and of course, your ability to transfer files to the device and from the device. So let's go ahead and turn it on. We'll go through the menus, and then we'll do a audio test with this towards the end of the video. So let's go and turn this on. We're greeted by my Mahdi. Okay, so here right away, we're greeted. Let's even go down a little further here. Let's get close and personal. All right, so yeah, I like these menu choices. I like the way it's laid out. So we're going to go ahead and just tap these buttons here. We got a picture mode. We have an ebook mode. We have a folder view mode. We have an alarm. We have a stopwatch. We have settings, Bluetooth mode, and back to music. And then, of course, a video. No, actually, I started the radio. So you got the music mode, video, and then microphone. So you can do voice recording. I tried the microphone. It works pretty well. And it picked up my voice talking, and it picked up room noises too real well. So this could be a good office type recorder if you wanted to use it. The onboard storage holds a ton. As you can tell, you got your clock there on the top left, and you have your battery status indicator on the right. And of course, if I stop too long, it'll go into the power saving mode. Of course, your radio. So what we'll do is we will go to the different features and show you what they have. So first, under alarm, you hit enter here. This is kind of cool. You have, I'm not sure how it looks on, okay, so over here, it's kind of looking funny on my camera, but there we go. So alarm on off, you have alarm time, alarm cycle. So if you click that, you can go once, daily, or work day, which is nice. Leave it on daily. Alarm music, which is great. You can wake up to a buzzer or music in the flash storage on the device. And it lets you pick from different folders of music or what you have. I have old-time radio shows and YouTube music. You can pick a track, a song you want to wake up to. I'll wake up to that. And of course, you can change your alarm volume. It starts at 15 and goes all the way up. Now, like I said, the little onboard speaker is fairly quiet, and I don't know if that'd wake me up or not. I haven't tried it yet, but maybe you could hook this up to an external speaker while it's at home, and then it'll wake you up that way. So, just ideas. Let's go ahead and return. And then let's see what else we got with the stopwatch. Again, these are just fun things I'm going before we go over the main stuff. So you hit start, you can start. This is cool, so you got multiple runners. You hit tap down, so you got your lap. You can keep tapping down until you fill up these slots. And it just repeats, comes up to here. So it's a pretty neat setup if you need a stopwatch, you know, a handy little thing to have. Okay, cool. Return out of that screen. Now, by the way, when you hit these buttons, they do light up. I don't know if you can see that. Pretty cool. So I just want to let you know that they do light up when you touch them. Okay, so next, let's see, we have the settings. Let's go see what's in the setting menu. So we have display settings. Let's see what's in there. Okay, we have a backlight timer. We have 30 seconds. Sounds good to me. Let's leave it at that. Brightness. You can increase the brightness of the screen. It's perfect where it's at for me at the moment. Go ahead and hit just return there. And then you have a sleep timer function. So you can select the sleep timer if you want it. Isn't a bad thing to have. Turns off the radio completely, which is nice. Looks like we got minutes, and it goes all the way. We got, wow. So let's just see where max is out at. So you can see the minutes going up there. It's kind of smaller print, but it looks like we'll probably have 90 minutes, I'm guessing. It's typical with most devices. Oh, this one's going a little higher. Hey, it went to 99. All right. So there you go. You got sleep timer. You got your date and time, so you can have a calendar, which is nice. And then we have languages. Now they do say there's 27 languages on here. Let's take a look. I don't want to hit the wrong thing, but here you go. Let's go to the top. Okay, so this is the top. If you guys recognize those Englishes, I'm just going to go down the list here, and you guys can just kind of view the different languages. This is important to a lot of people, so especially this international product. So there you go. There's your 27 languages. Very cool. Okay, so we're gonna, whoops, I better go just in case. Okay, so then information, I believe it tells you about your space on your device. See what it says here. It's probably searching the entire drive. Okay, there we go. Has 18 songs, 4 pictures. Okay, had to read that pretty fast. It looked like it said 15 gigs free, which makes sense. Okay, player information. Let's see what that says. Okay, it just has like a firmware and a date, like 2018. So fairly new firmware. Screensaver, it goes to digital clock, or you just have the screen turn off. You can format the device and go with factory settings, and I believe that's it for the settings. Okay, let's get out of there. I know it's kind of boring, but you gotta go through this so you know what's on here. Here's the Bluetooth function. We'll come to that later. Here's our music. We have videos. I didn't put any videos on here. You need a special tool to convert it, it said. I really not going to watch videos on here because the resolution isn't that great. Recordings, like I said, you can use the microphone and record. FM radio. So to do the FM radio, actually, it won't play unless you have headphones hooked up, but we're just going to turn it on, and I'll talk to you about FM reception. So it pretty much looks like this. You get this little tuning scale. Now this thing's amazing. So the FM reception report is this. FM sensitivity was good to very good, and I rate my rating on 5 stars, which is fair, okay, good, very good, and excellent. And typically most radios fall right in the middle at okay to good. This one trumped it. Typically 48 stations is a norm. This one came out to 70 stations, so it gets a rating of good to very good, which is 3.5 stars, which is amazing for a little MP3 player like this. There's your screensaver. You can hit this to go back. Also, the FM selectivity was good. I was getting so many faint stations with this. It was just absolutely amazing. Just love this little player. FM radio is fantastic. Definitely enjoy that part of this MP3 player. Though I'm going to use this mainly to play MP3s, it's nice to know I have FM radio. Now you can also, while you're from the FM radio, you can choose to record what you're listening to, which is nice. So it has a start FM recording feature, which I like. It works very well. You can save a station, clear a station, tune a region. I didn't play with that too much. I think it just has 2 different ones. You have a Japanese band and a common band. So I'm just going to leave it on the common. Great. Okay, so we're going to quit playing the radio. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. I mean, you got seek up and down and everything. Oops, up. Okay, so next, let's see what else we can talk about. Pictures, yay! I put some pictures on here. It's pretty low res. You're not going to see much there. It's there. Got me holding the radio. Who would have thought? Let's see what else we got. There we go. I don't know how to... There we go. I can scroll through them. Just kind of doing that. Okay, so it's pretty basic viewer. If you had like little simple graphics, it would look good. The ebook's really nice. For me, I put a little station list on here so I can keep track of my different radio stations found on AM band. I know it's not an AM radio, but this works good if I can't find my tablet real quick and I want to look up a station. Here it is on this device. So you can page up and down. There's 11 pages here. If you guys can see that. And it's pretty small text, but for me, it's easy to read. It's very clear. And the black background, I like it. So you can see these are all the stations I've found. And I put the file on here. So pretty neat setup. I do like that text reader. It will do books, like Moby Dick, and I usually put on here some of those royalty-free books you can download for free and read. It's always nice to have in case you're in a situation where you can't get to the library and you're stuck in a car or something, you want to read something. Okay, next we have a folder view, which is good. You can look at your folders. I have YouTube music, old time radio, pictures. You can see those, how they're structured. Again, pretty simple there. Let's exit that. So let's go ahead and enter the Bluetooth mode and listen to this thing. Yeah, that's what we want to do. Listen to this little dude. Actually, let's go music first. So we're going to play, go to resume here. And we're going to see if we can hear it. It's a little tiny speaker, so So it's maxed out. Pretty basic. It's pretty weak on the onboard speaker. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn that down. I don't want to be jamming too loud when I hook this up to Bluetooth. Put it right about there, and then we'll see what the Bluetooth does. So let's go ahead and exit that and go to the Bluetooth. Okay, so just hit the return key till you get out to the main menu. Bluetooth function is pretty basic. I'm going to be using a Grundig Field BT behind me here. And there it is, this field. Let me just turn it on. And then we'll connect to it. Okay, and then the little icon up here turns green when you're connected. And then we can exit there. And of course, now when we play our music, it will go through my Bluetooth speaker, which is the way you want to listen to it on external mode. Headphones, it's just amazing. But yeah, if you need external speaker, this is how you do it. So let's go ahead and go back to now playing. And play. It has options here. On headphones, you notice it. Let's go wait for the volume here. Wait for it to time out. Okay. So you have play mode. You have repeat mode. So you have repeat off, repeat one, repeat all, repeat folder. You also have shuffle and repeat settings. So there's repeat mode again, replay times, and replay interval, which is nice. And then, let's see what else we got here. We got sound settings. You got an EQ. You're not going to hear it on this, but there's jazz. I don't know what's the difference. Unless I'm on headphones. But it does have equalizer, which is nice. Variable speed playback. So I don't want to mess it up, but you can go quicker with it. Actually, it's already set up. I believe it's not letting me do it because it's playing. But you can speed up the playback or slow it down. Add to playlist, remove from playlist, and delete the file. So it gives you an idea what it can do. If you look here, it says 9 files. We're in folder mode right now. And so we're going to go ahead and go to a different folder. Let's go to Old Time Radio.
We invite you to enjoy life.
Fast forward.
These are things that sound very good to Mamma Mia, but if you're not the...
Mr. Schultz, please. You are very funny, and it is not necessary to dip your finger in the inkwell. Now, class, our lesson for today is English.
The next show Starring Nick Carter, Master Detective. Presented by Acme, America's great producer of fine quality paints.
Neat thing about this too is my last MP3 player was I think the Shayson. It had issues with the Bluetooth. This is a Bluetooth 4.2, by the way. It also has no lag between the music. It doesn't like chop in like 2 seconds in. If it does stop, it'll give enough time before it starts the next track, which is nice. So when I switch tracks, it's pretty nice and simple. Before the other one,
This is the story of a man known the world over.
I noticed it was an issue. But this one, not an issue.
Of detective fiction. A man whose name has become a symbol of the triumph of right and justice over the sinister forces of crime.
Sinister forces.
Dr. Kildare. Box 13. With the star. The Anchor Hawking Glass Corporation brings you Crime Photographer. The Jack Benny Program.
Okay, so that gives you a general idea. I'm going to go ahead and just turn my VLBT off. There we go. It should show it disconnected. Yeah, it turned white, the little thing there. There we go. So let's go ahead and just see what this sounds like with the speaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, the secret word tonight is name. N-A-M-E. Really? You bet your life. Tales of the Texas Rangers, starring Joel McRae as Ranger Chase Pearson.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
Turn this down here and we'll do some final thoughts on the wonderful Mahdi M310. Am I a fan of this one? Yeah, I'm really a big fan of this one. This one sounds fantastic. The controls are really nice and very responsive. I've noticed no lag at all whatsoever with the Bluetooth function. The recording feature, I'm probably not going to use a lot, but people might use it with the FM radio. I'm not going to probably use it a ton. But the FM sensitivity really shocked me at 70 stations. It took a little bit of work to get those stations, but this thing was getting them, and I was really impressed by that. Overall, fit and finish is really nice. Really liking how it's put together. They give you a lot of stuff in the package. Pretty happy with the overall amount of things you get. A nice cable. I mean, this is really a better cable than most. And of course, you get that OTG adapter. You get, basic pair of headphones. But a nice little. The box is the coolest thing. Actually, the box has a really neat premium look to it. I mean, this is the kind of box I'd want to receive my gift in. This looks really nice. Like I said, it looks like a piece of jewelry being here, like a gold bracelet or something. The Mazua came in this like really inexpensive, cheesy black and white box that barely holds together. But to get something this, put attention to detail is really nice, which I like. It's nice to see that. This thing's still playing, isn't it? Turn it down. So yeah, overall, pretty impressed. A great product. For the price, yeah, I mean it's right there, $30. That's not a bad price for what you're getting with this device. I think you'll have a lot of fun. Like I said, 16 gigs on board. You have the expandable, micro SD like all of them have. This one handles up to 128 gigabytes. I didn't mention this, but I'll mention it right now. The player supports MP3 playback. It also supports WMA, OGG, APE, FLAC, and WAV files. So it supports a ton. There's your screensaver with the time and the calendar. And I think it's still playing. Or did it turn off? I think it turned off. Okay. So, nope, it's there. I hear it. Barely. I turned it down. So yeah, it's great. And then you got the ebook function if you need it. The Bluetooth 4.2 is really nice. So everything about it, and the little extra thing with the alarm clock and the stopwatch is handy. I guess you could use the alarm clock, wake up to those old-time radio. That's loud enough to wake me up. I don't know if you need a louder sound than that, but that's pretty loud coming out of here. You know, that voice sounds good. So yes, overall, purchased by me. If you enjoyed the presentation of the Mahdi M310, please give me a big like. You guys are awesome. 2, if you like MP3 players in general, you like these new ones that are coming out from China, you want to know which ones to buy, this is my 3rd one reviewed. Hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, keep an eye out for future ones. This one is a winner in my book. Out of all 3 that I own, I like this one the best, honest with you. Out of the Shason and the Mazua, this one is probably my favorite out of all. And they come in different colors. This one comes in, like, I think 4 different colors. They have an all black one, they have a pink anodized case with the white, and I believe they have a really cool blue with the white. Looks really nice, like a deep metallic blue. I went with the silver. But yeah, some really cool color choices for you guys too. And if you want to buy this player, I'll put some links down below. Have some fun. If you buy it, support the channel. It doesn't come out of your pocket. It comes out of Amazon's pocket. Yay for that. Love that. And it supports the channel, allowing me to buy more of these to present to you guys. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate you watching. And of course, comment below what you think about the Mahdi M310. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll be quick to answer them. Take care, and we'll see you next episode.